Hey guys, it's Way here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete the brand new National Pride SBC the cheapest and easiest way. As of right now, this will set you back about 150,000 coins or so on both consoles. Really expensive, especially for what you're getting. To be honest, I wouldn't say it's worth it right now, even though there are some good packs. I'll leave a link down below to Footbin if you do want to check it out, just to see how much it is as of the moment you're watching this video, because it will probably be a lot cheaper within a couple of days' time. In return, you get 13k and a kit for completing the whole set, and then for each of the individual SBCs you get a 15k pack, a 30k pack I believe, a 35k pack and a 50k pack. So given how much you're actually spending, you're getting less packs back, but there aren't really any other ways of getting really good packs like 50k packs to this stage of the game, apart from doing SBCs. So that's why I'm bringing you guys this video right here. And we're going to start off with Germany. As with all of these SBCs, you don't need to copy me player for player. This is just kind of a template to show you guys what to do, and you can then go and buy your own players that fit this template off the market. That will make it a lot cheaper, because if you all use the same players as me, simple supply and demand, they'll go up massively in price and it won't be the cheapest way. But if you guys go and look, for example, for the cheapest silver left midfielder from the Bundesliga 2 and get whoever it is at the time of you watching this video, it will be a lot cheaper. So you need exactly 11 players from the Bundesliga or Bundesliga 2. It's the same pretty much for all of these different teams. It just slightly varies with the rating that you require. You also need exactly 11 German players, a maximum of 1 player from the same club, a maximum of 6 from the same league, and a 79 rating with 100 chemistry. So what you want to do is obviously build a full German team, and you want to use no more than 6 players from the Bundesliga 2 and no more than 6 from the Bundesliga. So I'd recommend going with a silver left and right winger from the Bundesliga 2, because there aren't too many German left and right wingers in the Bundesliga that are high rated anyway. So if you go with ones from the Bundesliga 2, you should be good. They're going to be about 3,000 to 5,000 coins at least right now. And then if you go with a silver right back also from the Bundesliga 2, you've got a few options that are around that 70 rating. And then you can go and get yourself a centre back and a centre mid from the Bundesliga 2. Depending who you've gone with, as you can't use more than one player from the same club, it will vary. You could use Hunt, for example, here, if you haven't used already a player from Hamburg in the right back position. You could use this guy here, Anton. There's a few other players from Stuttgart, but I've already got a Stuttgart centre mid, so you've got a few options there. And then just build the rest of your team from the Bundesliga using some fairly high rated players. I've gone with Trapp. You can maybe use someone like Horn or Baumann instead. I've got Ginter. There are lots of similar options there. Eggstein, again, lots of similar options. We've got Goetze and Demirbay, who will bring the rating up a good amount, and then Hector in at left back. So lots of different options that you guys can kind of swap out and trade about. You can see the prices. These are the players on the bench of the players that I've used right here. Yes, you will have to pay a fair amount for some players, at least right now, just because it is a very overinflated SBC, as with all of the ones here. So I would recommend personally holding off on doing them. I'm just kind of giving it a bit of not really giving it much time, rather, just because I want to get a video on this SBC out to help you guys out, because it is really complicated to do some of these for sure. Next up, we've got Spain, and this one is pretty much the same. You need 11 players from La Liga or the Smart Bank La Liga, which is the second division. Exactly 9 Spanish players this time, 3 nationalities, and a maximum of 6 players from the same league, 80 overall rating, and 100 chemistry. So you want to, again, just build a split team of the 2 divisions in Spain. But this time you want to fit in 2 players from nations that aren't Spain. So I've got Garay, who's Argentinian, and Kagwa, who is from Japan. If you just kind of split your team into an attack and a defense, 1 from La Liga and 1 from the second division, there's more attackers from the second division, so they're going to be a bit cheaper. So go with those ones, and then you can build a defense with some fairly high rated players from La Liga. That'll bring your rating up to 80, so you can get away with using low rated cards and even some silvers in your attack. So use a couple of high rated cards, people like Garay. You've got Savic, you've got lots of options that could be used here that are going to be a little bit higher rated and will bump that rating up. So again, these are the players that I've used, but you do have plenty of different options. Again, sorry, I'm showing you guys the bench first of all. Obviously you don't need to get the players on the bench, but these are the players I've used. Not too expensive on the whole, and you get, I believe a 30k pack from this. They're quite good packs normally, those rare Electrum Players packs. These are actually going to be my first packs opened at uni as well, if you haven't noticed. That is why my background is different. But anyway, next up we've got Italy, which is fairly similar again. 11 Serie A or Calcio B players, exactly 7 Italian players, exactly 5 leagues, no, exactly 5 nationalities rather. Maximum 6 players from the same league. 81 rating this time, so a little bit more expensive. So this time you want to kind of copy me more or less when it comes to the players, especially with this side. You literally have to use the same players as me really to make this cheap. I mean, you could use someone like Ilicic, for example, at cam. You could use Higuain up front. You've got a couple of options, but you want to go with the same kinds of players here to get the rating up. This one's quite hard to do without loyalty. I have done it without loyalty here. You can do this for like 15k cheaper with loyalty chemistry, but I tend to try and avoid doing that for videos just because not everyone either has the time or necessarily wants to actually have to get loyalty chemistry, because it is a little bit of a hassle. But if you want to find some cheap ways, check Footbin, but this is without loyalty chemistry, a way of doing it. So on one side you want to go with the Calcio B, on the other side you want to go with the Serie A. So your Calcio B side, you want a high rated striker, so a silver that's 70 or higher. So I've got this guy here. You then want to get Giaccherini, you have to get him basically, the only gold card in the Calcio B. You then want to get a left back that's like 66, 67 rated or higher in a left back, a centre back that's like over 70, there are a few options. You then want a defensive midfielder who links to basically like your centre back, attacking midfielder or striker. They just need to get a strong link to get them on good chemistry. That's fairly high rated, but that isn't from Italy. And then you want to get Sirigu in goal, 84 rated, Italian keeper, a Kirby, Florenzi, Lucas Leiva, Luis Alberto, and Lukaku. As I said, a few options. You've got Ilicic, for example. You've got Higuain. You've got lots of options when it comes to silvers. Just see whoever's cheapest at the time of you actually completing this. But again, we're going to go through. You can see the players I've used. Again, I keep going through the players on the bench. I don't know why, but this one was a massive hassle to actually do without loyalty chemistry. And some of the players you will have to spend so much on them. I mean, this guy here, for example, who I'd been going to use, but I then saved coins by using Florenzi. Literally 10k, like loads of these players. Some of them are even extinct. The higher rated fullbacks are extinct and very hard to get from the Calcio B. So this one's quite hard to do, but this is a fairly easy way of doing it that doesn't need loyalty and doesn't need any of those extinct players. And that gives you a 35k pack. And then finally we've got England. This SBC is literally like 60 or 70k, possibly even more. So much for a 50k pack. Like, it's not worth it, obviously, because you're spending more than what the pack's actually worth. But you need 11 players from the Championship and Premier League, exactly 6 English players, exactly 6 nationalities, maximum 6 from the same league, 82 rating, 100 chemistry. I believe for all of the ones that need 100 chemistry, you may need 1 loyalty chemistry on one of your players to get you to 100. So for any of these, if they don't work, you will need to have packed at least one of the players and have everyone in the right positions. So if it doesn't work, that could possibly be a reason there. So for this one here, again, you kind of have to use the same players as me. I would say there are a few different options you can potentially go with, but you kind of want the same strike force. So you want Kearney, I believe that's his name, and then you want to have Mitrovic, Austin, Hogg. You can use any English centre mid from the Championship, and then Gibbs. There aren't many options, so you kind of have to go with them. Then Henderson or any other 83 or higher rated English centre mid. Then you want to go and get yourself John Stones, Pickford. You need Azpilicueta as well. Then you need a high rated centre back. I've gone with Socrates, and then a centre mid who links into him. So I've gone with Mesut Ozil. Now, if you want to go the loyalty route, you can get João Moutinho. You can do it a little bit differently, and you can save yourself about 5 to 10k. So with all of these, there are cheaper ways because these are really expensive SBCs, but that does of course require loyalty chemistry. But this is the way I've done it here, and I think again this is a fairly easy option that doesn't require too much loyalty chemistry. As I said, you literally just need to have packed one of the players, which hopefully you will have done, and you should be good to go that way. I mean, look at the coins you have to spend on some of these players. It is painfully expensive to spend 23k on Azpilicueta. So very expensive SBC. It is now complete. You of course get the coins with it as well. I don't know why it still does this glitch, which doesn't show the actual like completed thing, which is annoying because I want to do a video on this SBC. But anyway, there we go, 13k, FIFA 20, Team of the Week kit, which I've already got, and a load of packs. So we're going to start off with the 15k pack. As I said, these are like my first packs I've opened at uni, and I'm so uncomfortable right now. I'm literally sat cross-legged on my bed. What have we... No, we can't have just packed a once to watch player. I thought we had because it flashed orange, but no. We get Fraser, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I'm very, very uncomfortable. I literally don't have like a chair or moving or anything, and with where my setup is, I can't actually like set it up properly. However, talking of pack openings, I'll be doing a big pack opening with some of the people in my blog earlier on. I was talking to them about that and about my channel, and hopefully when I get paid, when I get my student loan, and when I get my my YouTube payments in as well, I'll be opening some packs. We get who is this? Carlos Vela. Thought for a second that could have been an icon because there are a few icons from Mexico. I was trying to think who that could be because Lozano isn't a drop down. But I mean, given how bad the packs are, well, not given how bad the packs are, given how bad the like the price of this SBC is, I'm gonna check the price of Dina. He may be a bit because of this SBC. He's not. But given how much this SBC cost, I really do need to like get something big because I literally spent 150k on this SBC, which is a stupid amount of coins given that you literally get like what I don't know, but you get under 150k worth of packs back from this, and so far we've had one drop down, and that's been it, and it's been a crap drop down as well. So I do need to get something pretty good in this final pack to make up, or else I've just lost an extortionate amount of coins, which is somewhat annoying. But I did it for the content, and hopefully this video will get some views. So here we go. What are we going to get? Come on, 50k pack. If we get a ones to watch player, that'll make up for it, and I don't think we do. We don't even get a drop down. We get Florenzi, who may go for a bit because of the SBC right here. He is like the highest rated and one of the only high rated Italian right backs, rather, I should say. Yeah, he's a little bit, but still, I'm nowhere close, not close in any way to make any coins back. I've literally made maybe like 30k back, and I just spent 150k, so I would say this SBC is 100% not worth it right now. You want to wait until it goes down to being maybe like 60 or 70k, then it's worth it, but right now you're paying like way too much for it, so wouldn't recommend it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though. Leave a like if you did. Let me know down below in the comments what you got in your packs if you did complete the SBC, which, as I said, I don't think is entirely worth it. But yeah, I'll leave a link to Footbin so you can go and actually check that out, and you can find out when you actually come to watch this video, when you are watching it. I think this is an advanced SBC that is out for quite some time, maybe even for the rest of FIFA. When it is a lot cheaper, that's when I would obviously recommend doing it, and it will die down a lot in price when the hype dies down too. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy. My legs are literally killing me, so I'm going to have to get up now, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.